Hey guys, welcome again to another episode with Mastermind Traders Academy. My name is Ray Daly and I am your coach for the day. All right, so over the past few days, we've been doing a series with the MT4 platform, showing you guys how to customize the platform and actually how to navigate through the platform more effectively. All right, so today I'm going to walk you through how to use the tools, what the tools are used for, which is going to assist or help with your trading on a daily basis. Now, one of the main things that we want to look at when it comes to the platform is the time frame. That's very important. So the time frame, you're going to find that here. So the time frame, actually, let me go ahead and make this yellow because that color is a little bit too dark. All right, so what we're going to look at first is the time frame. All right, so we got the time frame here. Now, the time frame ranges from 1 minute all the way up to the monthly chart. And what that means when you actually click on the monthly chart, let me actually zoom out a little bit. When you actually click on the monthly chart, what we're seeing here is one candlestick, this candlestick right here. This one candlestick represents an entire month of information in the market. So this candlestick here, which is the second to last candlestick, this would represent what happened, which would represent what happened last month in the market for the entire month of, is it May? May, correct. All right, so if we scroll down to the weekly chart, each candlestick represents an entire week of information. If we go down to the daily chart, each candlestick represents an entire day of information. So the candlestick opens and it's not going to close until the end of the day. With the monthly chart, same scenario. The candlestick opens, but it's not going to close until the end of the month. So the smaller the time frame, of course, I'm sure you've figured this out by now. On a 15-minute time frame, each candlestick represents 15 minutes of information. Therefore, when the candlestick open, it's going to open and it's going to close every 15-minute intervals. 1 minute time frame, same thing. We're looking at the market the candlestick opening and closing on a 1 minute interval. So that's how we look at the time frames. Now, so basically, most traders try to trade on the daily chart because that's where it's kind of in between a long-term trade and intraday trading. So a lot of traders will stick to the daily chart, which we'll get into in a later sessions. But for right now, that's basically the time frames that we're looking at. So if you hear anyone talk about the daily time frame or the daily chart or the weekly chart or the monthly chart, we're basically referring to the different time frames that are on the chart itself. All right, the next thing we're going to look at is our draw tools. So the draw tools are right here. So first we have the cursor, which is this cursor right here, can't miss it. Then we have the crosshair. Now the crosshair basically is used to be a little bit more precise. So let's say you want to find what the price point here was on this current candle. So we can use the crosshair and we can do this, and we can see that if we look to the right, you'll see that the price on the crosshair is 1.24068, and this was on 2018-02-01 at midnight. So that's basically the use of the crosshair. Now, if you want to be a little bit more specific and try to figure the high, the open, and the close of this particular candle, then you can simply place your mouse on the candle itself and we'll show you the open 1.24123, the high 1.25553, the low, the close, and we're not really focusing on the volume. So if you want to find the high and the low of a candlestick, then by simply placing your mouse under the bearish candle, and the bearish candle meaning candles dot has opened, and closed below the open price. So these are the white candles. So these white candles are considered to be bearish candles or bear candles. Then we have the bullish candles. Now with the bull candles, we're going to place the mouse above or at the top of the candlestick itself right here. So right here you'll see where it shows you the open, the high, the low, the close, and the volume, and also the time. So that's how you find your highs and low points on the chart. All right, next thing we're going to look at is the vertical tool. Now the vertical tool is not used very frequently. However, I personally use it for one main reason. And let's say I'm trying to pinpoint this day on a lower time frame. I'm on a daily chart, so let's say I want to pinpoint this day on a lower time frame. So I would click on the cross here. Let me go do that again. I will click on the cross here. I would place my mouse right here. If you notice, there's a little vertical line beside the plus sign. So I'll place my line right there. Boom. So it's dead in the center of this candlestick, which is a daily chart. Now if I want to find out what was going on this particular day on a lower time frame, then this would be the use of the vertical line. And I can go down to the hourly chart, and let's zoom out, and there we have it right here. So we know that this represents the same period of time on your daily chart right there. So 1 hour, and let's go back down, 1 hour. If we look at the time itself, 5th, 30th, and we go down to the 1 hour, same thing, 5th, 30th. All right, so that's the use of the vertical tool. Now we use the horizontal tool a lot more frequent because we use the horizontal tool to identify resistance and support. Again, for those who are not familiar with Forex and just getting into Forex, that is something we're going to discuss in future sessions. All right, so the horizontal tool is used to identify key areas of resistance and support. Now we're not focusing on specific areas of resistance and support at the moment. It's just how to apply it to your chart. So you want to go ahead and highlight, click, select, and anywhere on your chart you can drop it. And there you have your horizontal line, which is going to act as your resistance and support line. You can have multiple lines, as many lines as you choose on your chart. Now to customize the lines itself, it's pretty simple, guys. All you need to do is click on the line itself. So you're going to place your mouse on the line itself. Then you're going to right click, and then you're going to go to horizontal line properties right there. And then we can change the color of the line. We can change the texture of the line. And we can also change the thickness of the line. Now, here's the key. If you want to change the thickness of the line, you're not going to be able to change the texture of the line. So we'd have to go back to the thinner line there, and then we can then change the texture. If you want to go thicker, then it's going to stay defaulted to just a straight line chart. And then click on that, and there we have our different color. So once we have that, if we go back to the horizontal line and we apply another line, it's going to be yellow just the same. All right, and that goes for your vertical line just the same. Once we select it, you should see two little dots on either side. You can just right click, vertical line. You can change your colors just as I did with the horizontal line. Change your thickness. Boom, there we go, and it's all done. Now to delete the lines, once you go ahead and select all the lines itself, so once these little heads are to the left and to the right, we can go ahead and select them all. And there are two ways in which we can delete. We can just click, hit delete key on our keyboards, and they all disappear. Or we can simply place our mouse on the line, and then we're going to go delete all selected, and there we go. So they're all gone. Same thing for your your indicator, your what's this called again, your moving average indicator. We just simply right click and delete indicator. You want to delete all these other indicators down here, we can go to chart, indicator list, and then we can delete, and then we close, and we're all done. All right, the next tool I want to look at is the Fibonacci tool. This is something that will be used in our trading exercise, so it's also good to know how to use it. Now, the Fibonacci tool is simply another form of resistance and support, and I'm not going to go into too much detail with that. However, to use the Fibonacci tool, the only thing you need to do is select. And remember, one thing to note here is that we're going from, let's say we have in an uptrend, we're going from point A to point B. In a downtrend, we're going from point A to a point B in a downtrend. So basically, that's what we're looking for. The market trending upwards. This is A to B. Market trending downwards. The top is going to be A, the bottom or the low is going to be B. So whenever you're using the Fib tool, what you need to do is, if you're looking for a retracement from a low to a high, then you're going to place your mouse on the lower part of the chart, let's say here, and then you're going to left click, hold, drag upwards. And there we have it. So basically, this is going to be your, let me put some labels here. And what I'm doing here is adding label to the chart by using the text tool, and then we're going to click on OK. And let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, so here we got A. Select the draw tool, and here we have B. So whenever you're using the Fib tool and we're looking to find the retracement or the pullback or the correction of an upward trend, you want to start from the low to the high. Okay, guys? All right, now let's flip that around. All right, so let's look at another one. So from, let's say this is A, and this right here is going to be B. So that's your AB swing point right there. Again, we're going to select the Fibonacci tool, and then from A, place the mouse at the top of the swing, left click and hold, drag downwards to the bottom of the swing, and there's your, let's say, your 50% retracement, your 61% retracement, your 38.2 retracement. Again, I'm not going to go too much into detail with this at this point, but just giving you an idea as to how to use the Fibonacci tool itself. All right, so we got that taken care of. We got the time period taken care of. What else is there? All right, I think that's pretty much it, except for one more thing, guys. You may or may not be seeing these two tabs here on your chart. However, this is a chart, this is a tab, or this is the button that you're going to use to execute a trade instantly. So it's instant execution on using this chart right here. Oh, sorry, it's early in the morning, guys, forgive me. All right, so to add or remove these two tabs right here, we're going to right click anywhere in the chart, and then we're going to click on one click trading, or we can use shortcut Alt T. So one click trading, it's removed. One click trading, it returns. If we use Alt T, it removes. Alt T, it returns. All right. Now, finally, before I go, down here is where we have the terminal box. So inside this terminal box is where your trades are going to be located once you execute your trade. So currently, when you first downloaded your platform and opened your platform, your tab may have been stuck on mailbox right there, but we want to move that and we want to click on trade. So the two most used tabs are going to be the trade tab and also your account history tab. So basically, whenever you're done with a trade and you want to look at what's going on or what happened previously, we can go to the account history and it's going to show you what happened and the time you made the trade, the price you got into the trade, the price you got out of the trade. Basically, every information you have will be here in your account history tab. All right, so that's it for today, guys. We've done 16 minutes. Normally I try to keep this at around 10 minutes, but we're in 16 minutes in. And again, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We do offer one-on-one mentoring at your convenience. You know, usually we schedule this based off your schedule, and as long as we have no conflicting training sessions going on, we can always make it happen. So guys, if you're interested in learning how to trade the market effectively, if you're interested in learning how to trade the market consistently, then give us a call. Go to our website at www.mastermindtradersacademy and enroll today. What I'm doing right now is we're having a promotion where at $650 you will receive 12 one-on-one training sessions with me, and on top of all that, you're going to get lifetime support. So after the classes are completed, you're going to have access to me well, I would say 24/7, but you're going to have access to me for a lifetime. And what I'm going to do, what I'm going to start doing is every Wednesday, and right now we have it at around 8 p.m. Could be a little bit later, maybe 10 p.m. What we're going to do every single Wednesday is I'm going to hop online. If you guys have any questions, if you have any charts you want to break down, where you want us to analyze, we can go ahead and do that right there and then for you guys. Again, after the course, you have that lifetime support and it's 100% free. I would never ask you for another dime after that. And it's more than most people do, guys, because most people, they're charging on a monthly basis. So monthly basis, they're charging $120, $150, $175, $79, and there's really no value. I'm charging $650. You get one-on-one training with me. Also, you get that lifetime support with me, and that's it. We learn to trade, we make money, we're all happy. All right, guys, so again, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I will be back again in the next few days with another video. All right, peace out. Take care. Bye-bye.